Hello. I'm live. Hello, gang. Hop on Chuzzle Deluxe.
Song.
Sorry.
What song am I
My bad.
on? Today feels like a Dwarf Fortress kind of mood.
So we're not hopping on Chuzzle Deluxe?
No, we're not hopping on Chuzzle Deluxe. More like Chuddle Deluxe.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Did you pull my changes?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay. Let me make sure I push them. I did.
Hello, Mr. Duo Gamers B.
Hello, Mr. Gamers Ball.
Gamers Ball.
Singular.
Only one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I pulled changes.
Actually got like a
we
lot
should
of
make
energy
Dante's
today.
9 3D. I got a decent amount of energy, yeah.
That's true, we should.
I actually got like a somewhat reasonable amount of sleep last night.
What was I...
Did you see Passive Star just posted an hour-long video of him just messing around with random stuff for an hour?
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's kind of cool.
It's just like random clip, like just the normal random stuff that he does, but just like compiled into an hour-long video.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Let me take a look.
It makes me want to mess with 3D so bad because it all looks so
oh my
good.
God.
Yeah.
You weren't lying.
Yeah, it's just an hour of him just messing
slowly
around.
losing my mind. It's an hour long.
Yeah. He's insane.
Holy
and there's
shit.
some really cool stuff in there. And of course it all looks amazing.
Is there anything rendered in Godot, I wonder?
Definitely. I imagine most of that is in Godot.
I don't know. I think almost all of it's in Blender, which is why it's in
I'm almost certain I saw a lot of Godot stuff.
This might be Godot, but a lot of it's in the square format, which means that that's like the default capture for a lot of Blender stuff. Apparently.
There's definitely some stuff that was
Massive Star upload is crazy. Apparently, yeah. I'm just doing a quick skim through to see what the hell all is in here.
I thought I saw some Godot in there. Maybe I was going insane.
Crazy. Look at this. This is crazy, by the way. This is in Blender. I kind of forget that add-ons like this exist. He's making like a 3D scene, and then he just goes into like a first-person controller and just like plays through it. That's
That is
fucking
pretty
sick.
sick.
Did you know we used to make Super Mario 64 levels in Blender?
Yeah, I think you remember you saying that.
Xbox X Godot game from scratch. Sorry, I'm just gonna talk about something really, really quickly. I hate this channel. I hate this channel so much, not because the content. I think the content's great. I think the guy's great. I think everything that goes on here is great. But I hate it specifically for the fact that I thought for the longest time it was games from scratch.
I know, yes,
and it is
yes,
instead game
yes.
from scratch.
I hate it. I hate it. Why is it game
And I
from
hate this
scratch?
channel now. Solid joke. Love this channel.
Yeah,
actually
it's
really
a
good.
it's a pretty good channel.
I'm not subscribed. Weird.
That's
I
so
found
crazy.
Godot videos extremely helpful. Hopefully Dante does well once it releases. Me too. Me too. I want to do some more Godot videos once this game is finished or is closer to finished, because
Yep.
there's some really cool things that we do in the game. Like I get a little ping of like, man, I should make a video about this whenever I get a message from JW, who is not a programmer in the slightest, and he's like, I just implemented this really complex thing, but it was like really easy to do because of the easy things.
Oh yeah, you want to see it? You want to see it?
Sure, yeah.
It's pretty
Did you push
cool.
it up at all?
Oh yeah, I guess I can do that. It works.
I have bubble gun apparently.
Yeah.
Whoa, let me turn on the audio again.
There's your
I had it turned off
changes.
from the evil fucking cats. Oh, they don't make like a little pop sound. I thought they.
What? Yeah, they do.
It may
should.
not have been pushed up yet.
Maybe that part didn't get pushed. Do they have
Yeah.
a little particle when they pop?
No.
Okay.
I also really don't like. Did you change these at all?
The what?
Yes, you did. Okay, thank fuck.
What?
The bubbles go down with gravity now instead of just like back towards the player.
Yeah.
Because this, I hate this. I hate the way that they start moving back towards the player rather than going down.
Yeah, I guess it's a little weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Also,
only strange thing that I noticed with the gravity is the way that I implemented it. If the curve, the speed curve on the projectile ever goes negative, the gravity goes negative.
What did you do?
Because essentially what it's doing is it's applying the gravity before it applies the speed curve. No, is it? I don't know what I did, but either way, it's weird. The ordering is strange for gravity because you have to add it on to the velocity. And it has to like accelerate over time. Yeah, gravity's weird, and there's weird stuff with the physics, but it works. If we run into issues, it can rework it. So we have that now, and then if I get like a regular gun,
Let me put you on screen. Whoa, that looks weird.
obviously,
What is
if
that?
you look like up in the corners, you can see they do have limited range.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
you can actually zoom
now,
the camera out and see it better, I think.
oh, true. I didn't think about
Yeah,
that.
if you do
Camera
debug camera
zoom.
or debug zoom and just set it to anything.
Can we have a
Yes, we
custom
can.
input for the zoom? Yeah, because I want to be able to like zoom in more for like recording videos and stuff too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I wanna implement like a free camera thing that you can. have a little
Yeah,
more
because like
control over.
recording clips and stuff at a lot higher zoom is probably better. So that way we can get the
Yeah.
UI in, but also like see what's going on because the game is a little unreadable sometimes from far away. But as you can see, these have limited range. Go and zoom back in.
How do I tell you this? But there is actually a custom zoom already in the game. If you turn on debug camera, which should be a toggle button, but it isn't, that's my fault.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you've clicked already. If you use your scroll wheel, it will actually zoom it, which is it's not cool, like crisp or anything in the slightest, but it is a thing.
That's
which is
kinda
pretty
gross.
funny. Yeah.
Okay, and now when you hit these guys, currently it just spawns the same particles, but there are little particles when you hit things. And the same
I
when
like
you hit. Yeah, I really like how it looks when you hit the little cat toy. Basically, when you hit anything that's like a hitbox, it will do that. Anything that is the ground will do like the little poof.
Oh, now I really want a weapon that whenever it dies, or like whenever it hits something, it does a little distortion thing.
We totally got that because it literally just spawns in a scene,
Yeah.
so you can put whatever you want in it, which is why I really like it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if we want to have it like spawn something when it hits something, like if it's like a, I don't know, a rocket launcher with like a little something in the rocket, it'll like, even a rocket launcher, you can just have it spawn an explosion when it hits.
That's true.
I guess that would only work
also,
with I guess it would have to work with the ground as well, but
yeah. Let me answer. We just use Git for version control. We were actually thinking about maybe swapping, not Git. We're still gonna use Git, but we were thinking about swapping to a different repository host, just because I hate Microsoft.
and as you can
If anyone
see
has any recommendations
here,
for similar, I mean, we don't really need anything
if I
specific.
take
We
an
just care about.
so this guy's currently has the wet status effect, as you can see. I might change how it looks visually.
Mhm.
Might want to
Yeah,
maybe
it's
just
hard to see.
yeah, I want to have it so we can only have like one stack, like have a tag that's like it only has one stack, and just have it last like a really long time.
Yeah.
But as you can see, if I shoot this, 6 damage. If I shoot this, it's 8 damage. And then if I get a gun that it doesn't have lightning,
Like 25%.
13, 13. It's exactly the same. But if it's
Nice.
lightning, then it does more.
Codeberg is great. I don't like the name, but I'll take a look at it. Something about the name feels weird.
But yeah, either way, that does work,
Codeberg.
and it is pretty cool.
Will we ever know why or how JW's missing half a heart at all times? It is some strange. Honestly, you know what I would actually absolutely love to test with you at some point, JW?
Mhm. Yep.
I would love to get you. Do you have a USB drive?
Yeah,
Like
probably.
a thumb drive you can
yeah,
plug into, like a
definitely
one that's
somewhere.
not being used for anything.
Probably.
Okay, I would love to get you to boot into like a Linux thing just to test if it still has like the chunk taken out of it whenever you're on
That
Linux.
would be really funny.
It would be funny if it's Windows only, but
Yeah.
it's just an issue with the way that the sprite is being culled. It's along the like the quad that's being rendered. So it's probably I think one way that we're gonna end up fixing it is I'm gonna look at swapping us over to viewport rendering for everything at some point, which will maybe break a couple of things, but I feel pretty good about it. Because I was messing around with it on my laptop a little bit the other day.
Wait, why don't I have a little pot?
Oh, I don't know. What the hell did you do?
It's just not there.
I don't know. What'd you do? Oh, is this... What? Where the fuck is the paw? I can't select now. I can't select at all, actually. That's weird.
What did bro do?
I don't know. These things so broken. He's on an ultra wide in Windows 11.
Yeah, it's just gone. That's weird.
I think it might be.
It's not like a window issue.
It's not a window issue now. I actually don't know.
Do you have any?
I had that. I did. Then I restarted the game and it went away.
Very strange.
Let me see. What about if you clear your deck and then add cards?
Nope, still gone.
No? Okay. Weird. I imagine though if you were to go to a different level it would fix itself, but I don't know what's wrong with it. That's why Godot was cut off. That's why Godot was cut off. Godot was cut off?
Nope. Yeah, now it's back.
Weird. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Also, one thing that I want to show off to people is this cool ass console that I made for the game. It's actually sick as fuck. And I love it so much because it has autocomplete and has a lot of really cool stuff that... Oh. That was a problem. Yeah. But, AI viewers, finger.com. No. Fuck out of here. Oh my god, I can't ban them in my chat because I'm not signed in on my fucking game.
There's another one,
Should
dog.
reset
I banned one and another one thinks it's playing.
Let me pop this motherfucker's name. Flash. Ban.
On JD's stream, the left side is cut off slightly because of ultra wide monitor. No, it's not.
Oh, is it not?
As you can see, it's not cut off because I have my chat hiding off to the side.
Chat.
If you want to see, how can I do this? Is there a way to do this without breaking my stream?
Oh no, it's hella cut off. Can you
Yeah.
close the thing?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
It's hella cut off. What are you talking about?
This is what my actual screen looks like, right here.
Do you hear what I'm at? Am I muted?
No, I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Did you already put it back to normal on your stream? Did you?
Yeah, I'm
control
like,
set that bitch?
I guess I could just do that. Yeah, there you go. See, now it's back to normal. So it is cut off, but like, there's no actual content getting cut off.
Yeah, but can you look at my screen? Like, it's cut off by like a good bit, like
What?
up here.
That's not where.
Oh, you turned on Bitlytic Vision, you dumb motherfucker. I'm looking at your stream, and you turned on Bitlytic Vision to interrupt me as I was looking at your stream.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, so this right here, do you see that? How it says Ted's 9 playtest instead of Dante's 9
Yeah,
playtest?
I guess it's cut off just a little bit.
There's also like a little space over here, and then also I think if you were to go to Godot,
Well, the little space over there, that's just the like window snapping does that. Okay, fine, I'll adjust it.
Let's see. Bro was so confident. He was like, "No, dude, I have this perfect zone."
Oh,
for
then now
this."
if I do this, then you can see my taskbar.
Oh no. Anything but.
Yeah, it's a little evil.
Oh, this doesn't have rich text enabled. I guess not. Weird. Let me see. Oh yeah, the one thing I wanted to do real quick.
Whatever, that's what you get. I'm not moving it anymore.
Change this button here to be.
It'll just be cut off.
I wanted this to be a toggle.
Oh wait, do I have the new? Oh, I do have the new page. Look at that.
Yeah, you do.
Kind of Tuffington.
Yeah, and it like works mostly.
Yeah.
And by mostly, I mean it like works.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I change this to be a toggle button? Toggle mode. Wait. Toggle mode? Sure, the button is okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the annoying thing about this is, I think we probably want to, I'm just thinking out loud, we probably want to have all of the stats and like these bars be focusable objects. So that way, if you're on controller, you can like, because they'll probably all have little tooltips explaining like what they, yeah, exactly. So like if you hover over the stat, it'll have like a tooltip that says what the stat is. And if you hover over the bars, it'll tell you like, the upgrades and like how many, what the stats are coming from. Like it would say like, oh, you have 5 from items and 5 from cards or something like that. And then whatever on the right side.
Oh, I was doing that. Yeah.
You could probably do the same on the cards too, potentially.
For what? Sorry.
Could potentially do the same on the cards, or like you could go over to the right side and like.
Yeah, that was kind of the idea behind it, but it just hasn't been. I haven't put that in yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's I guess you don't really know it, but the right page has a group on it so that it can be focused.
Okay.
So that you can,
and then we could have
into it on controller.
Yeah, we could have the. I guess yeah. If you click on the card, maybe when you like focus the card, it moves the focus over to the right, then you can move around there and then go back. Is that what you were thinking?
On controller or on?
Yeah, on controller.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that could work. And then you could like navigate the whatever down here.
Yeah, since on controller it automatically changes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Sounds good,
The
yeah.
camera, this is a toggle button. Even though I told it to be a toggle button, what happened to being a
Okay,
toggle
well, I
button?
really like how this looks. It looks great. I think just needs like the stats and stuff. Do you want a list of all the stats that we need? Would that be helpful? I think I started writing them down. I don't remember where. Did I do that? Stats.
What
Did I put it in here? What all stats we need for the stat screen? Here, I started writing them down here.
Oh, like for the players.
yeah, like all
what
of
gets
these
shown there.
little
I see.
slots here. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to, did you write it down somewhere? Is
Yeah,
in
it looks like I
again?
did start writing them down here. So crit chance, crit damage, slow capacity, solar regen, attack
Where's
speed,
it at?
move speed. It is in new damage type attack system thing. I definitely had some more, but I don't remember what they were.
Okay. God, I love your focus.
Here, let me go through all the items and see what stats they might be changing that I might have missed.
I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. Sorry, that was supposed to be debug camera. It says debug Namera.
Nice.
Nice. Jade, I mean, never played Wii Sports Bowling, so he doesn't know
That
the
is not
reference.
true.
Mhm. All right, there we go. All right, so let me go ahead.
Oh, we need to
Is
add
there-
evasion to the stats, of course.
No, fuck off, Burn. I hate evasion so much. It's such a terrible concept for a stat.
That's crazy.
Just like, don't get hit, brother. All right, let me make a list, or let me take a look at my most recent list and see if there's anything. Small bugs. Yeah, navigation stuff, that's fine. Elemental types on hit, that's done. Shoulder strength, no stat, that's not done. I can add that. Do we know what we want that to do currently or no?
What we want to do, sorry?
The stat thresholds,
Stat thresholds. Oh, yeah, like the upgrades and stuff.
the affinity.
Yeah. No, I don't know exactly what that is. That's something I wanted to talk about today, I think.
Okay.
That's what I brought up.
Let me make a new thing then.
Yeah.
June 9th. Alright, so you mentioned player stats screen, stat affinities, ground enemy finding. Lol. That's broken. Any other top level ideas that you would want me to look at today?
Not that I can think of immediately. Hello,
Okay.
Monarch. Thank you for the follow.
So for the stat screen,
Mhm.
display stats from this thing on stats page. Can I give this a custom name? No. There's no way I can't give this a custom name, right? Obsidian ink custom text. There we go. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We need to maybe use that more. That's actually really sick.
What did you do?
I made it so that it's display stats from damage types, and if I click on this, it takes me to the
Oh, yeah, smart.
document with it. I also want to go through and
Thank you for the
document
follow,
certain
Duo
things that we
Gamers
have,
B.
but that would not be a day thing.
Yeah.
I was just saying that at some point I want to go through and document some of our code stuff in here, like some of the how the systems work and whatever.
Yeah, not a bad idea. case we
Cat
hire on like
affinities.
12 other devs, which might happen.
Threshold boost. That's not happening. Probably. So for the threshold boosts, I can make it so that it's like a thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then like we can define it more later, or we can
Yeah, I
like
would.
define it now.
So yeah, the two main things are obviously one, increases in like the elemental damage of that type is like the pretty obvious one every few levels. And then
Yeah.
also I'm just trying to think, because you're probably going to be getting a card every room, right?
Yeah. Well, you will probably have the option to get a card every room.
Yeah, I'm just thinking what like the max number you'd get like per floor is. Because let's say there's like 6 combat rooms per floor, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That would be 6 cards, and then there's like I don't know, maybe like 50% chance. That's probably a little high. 25% chance for an item, just in general from anything else. So that would be, let's just say 2 additional items. So that'd be 8 per floor times 9 would be 72. Yeah, 72 points. Like if you picked every single thing, you'd have 72.
Sure, yeah.
Stat point. That's just like a super rough estimation. I'm just trying to think like.
I also think that we can have the maximum be lower than, like, if you were to do everything to get amount of affinity. Like, let's say the 72 ended up being that value, which definitely feels very large. But
I mean, that's cards and items.
yeah. So
I mean, if you think about like
instead of-
Slay the Spire, you can get like 50 card decks.
yeah. So with the affinities, we don't have to be like the maximum is like, you know, if you were to pick every single option possible, you could get the max affinity. We could have the max affinity be like 30 or like 40,
maybe even less. That's what I was thinking, like
yeah,
30,
so it's like
25 maybe.
Yeah. So if you get above that, like, you don't get benefits from it, but the benefit is, you know, the fact that it synergizes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Also, we do use a shared Obsidian vault, but not through like Obsidian Sync or anything. We just have it as part of the repository. So under docs here, we have this is our Obsidian vault, and then because it has gdignore as one of the files, it doesn't show up in the engine. Just in case you didn't know that was a thing, which is very, very nice. So we just committed up with our GitHub changes. Someone asked in chat.
Yeah.
Let's.
So I'd say like
this
20, maybe just like 20 as the max right now, especially since we don't have a whole lot of stuff.
Sure. So let's go ahead and go to the stat page. Sorry, not the stat page. What the fuck is it called? Why is this called stat page if this isn't the stat page? Info page? Nope. Stats page.
Once again, I pitch
Stat
alternate
page.
physical types.
Find your page.
What do you mean by alternate physical types? I forgot already. I have too many people telling me ideas. That's a lie. I don't. I just forget things.
That one is true. Oh, this one's called binder page stats versus binder stats page. I see the difference. One of them is being killed from this place. You're gone. Oh, one thing, by the way, for anyone who's curious, is I ended up getting the text working. So we have nice outlines on text now. And the way that I did that was, instead of having like 4 different labels that are beneath it, I learned how font rendering worked at least a little bit, enough to make a shader that draws an outline of the text behind it, or it replaces the entire drawing of the text with an outline version of it, and then we have the original text label on top of that. So effectively, we have a foreground label and a background label, and the background label has a shader that turns it into an outline.
Yeah.
And it was a bitch to figure out, but it works, which was fun. So let me go ahead and add the. Let me go ahead and deal with the affinity stuff. So
Okay, let me know when you have questions about that. I'll
yeah,
work on my thing. I forget what I was even saying I was working on. Turret, that's what it was, right? I feel like there's something else that I forgot about that I wanted to do besides this, but that's fine. It's something related to projectiles, right? I'm not expecting you to remember, so.
you wanted to make the auto turret have prism and use the new projectile info stuff. That
Yeah, I meant like besides that. I thought there was something I said before that, and I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, see you, duo gamers. Have a good night. Oh, I see. You're saying just alternate stuff besides like
Oh, like yeah. Like
I think
subtypes of
it's-
physical. This motherfucker's talking in RuneScape turns. Holy shit.
I think that's a good idea, but main thing is I just want to have like big, broad ones, and I think the ones here are pretty good. I don't think yours is like a terrible idea, but
those types work really well for like a more slower paced game or a more deliberate paced game. Like for like a old school roguelike perhaps would be great. Because then you can like choose to use like a bash attack versus like a skeleton. Whereas Pierce would be less useful against skeleton. What could I do? How do I want this affinity stuff to work, I wonder?
it's a dictionary of the level that you have to get to and the effect that happens at that
That's
level.
that's not the thing I'm asking about. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm more thinking about how do I want to, like, where do I want that to be? How do I want the trigger to work? How do I want the, like, you mentioned the dictionary, and I'm thinking, like, where does that dictionary go? Is it part of stat affinity, the class, or is it part of the player data? Is it part of, where?
I'm guessing probably player data, but I have no clue. That's, you know what you're doing. I know you're just like asking questions hypothetically because you're a little weird like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
So let's see if I just say when it makes the projectile. Where's the projectile? The projectile. Does this just work? Let's see. Because theoretically, if I just feed it the projectile info, it should just work, but I'm not sure. I need to make different projectile infos for the different cards as well. Currently, they're all just using the pistol one. Actually, I think the rusty pistol has a slightly different one for some reason.
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of all do the same things. So it's not a big deal, but probably should be a little different. Let's see. Oh, hey, yeah, it just works. That was pretty easy. As you can see, it has range now. Okay. Well, that was easier than I thought. Now, how do I... How am I doing the prism on the actual gun? I really hope we don't have to ever make a different gun than the base gun script that we have, because it's like evil.
I mean, I don't know what we would need to do, but I think it'd be fine. I think it'd be totally fine.
Yeah. It's really not that bad. I guess this is also just scary because it's also handling hit scan as well in the same script.
Yeah, but they're mostly delegated to their own functions.
Yeah.
I would probably, if I had to make any major changes, I think I'd probably just clean that script up. But it's
Probably
like
not a bad idea.
yeah, it's like mostly fine. A lot of the lines of code are also like, a lot of them's doing the same thing, and a lot of it ends up being like, this thing's like projectile info dot whatever is this thing is this thing is this. Like
Mhm.
it's just assigning variables to things.
Okay, here's what I wanted. The heck is going on here? I don't remember how I did the multi-shot. I know some evil stuff with the angles.
I went through and I changed it.
Oh, okay, that's why I didn't understand any of it. Okay.
Yeah. I
'Cause
changed it
has
to
like
make it.
the adjustment step something. Oh yeah, because I forgot. It goes through it like, if I remember correctly, it gets like the full width of the spread from the
Mhm.
multi-shot, and then it like splits it up into, divided into the number of multi-shots, and then
Yeah, that way
for
it
each
can go
one it
from
like
the
rotates.
furthest,
Yeah.
like the furthest out on both sides, and then it like spreads the shots in between.
Yeah.
Let's see. What am I doing? What am I testing? Oh yeah. If I add level restart, does this print blah blah blah? Sure fucking didn't. That's probably because this happens here. Oh.
I mean, I guess I could just like copy this whole thing here and hope that it works. Obviously, I'd have to make some changes, but
So level manager resets stats, but also player data resets stats. So hold on, what? So level manager reset state calls reset stats. Level manager reset game calls player data reset, which calls reset stats. That's fine, I don't care. Yeah. So I think what I want to do is, do you know about the player? You don't even know about the player. This thing doesn't even know about the player. What am I doing in here? Player data is definitely where this needs to go. Register player. Do you even have an affinity at this point? God, what I would give for GDScript to have native macros. Although, honestly, it's probably better that GDScript doesn't have native macros, because I think it would make your job a little bit harder.
probably.
So player's affinity is null at this point because it hasn't been created. That's fine. I think I could just do a get or create on this, right? Fuck it. Might as well. I should set up a camera that points at my hands while I'm typing. Because, like, honestly, I had a mirror on my desk because I was doing some shit with my hair. And then I started coding some Dante's 9 stuff, so like I didn't cancel the action correctly, so I just sat the mirror down. And I saw my hands like typing in the reflection. I was like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of like interesting enough to watch. Like whenever someone types faster, just like a bunch of hotkeys and shit.
Perchance.
That's mostly because I do a lot of hotkeys and stuff.
Yeah.
So affinity change dot connect on affinity changed. Okay, I think this should just automatically go. Okay, yeah. Physical stat 1, 2, 3, 4, Doom stat 1, Lightning stat 1. Oh, is that your default affinity? Oh, that's fun. Default affinity is very physical heavy.
Hmm?
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
because
The
you're
default
starting.
affinity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also think I set this up. I think I may have been like goated with it already, which is sick as fuck. I did. I set a maximum amount, so we can also have a maximum amount based on each stat. So you can see that Doom, even though it's 1, is about the same size as physical, and the reason for that is because physical is a much higher maximum than Doom does right now. Because Doom's maximum is 20 and physical's maximum is 60.
Interesting. Yeah.
So it could be defined on a per like type basis.
Yeah.
Which I think would make sense because I think Doom should be a rarer one than like a lot of the other ones, but maybe not.
I think they should all be similar. I don't want to really make one like harder to get than the others. Like that doesn't make sense. Like I want them all to be kind of equal because they're just like different ways of playing the game. It shouldn't be like, oh, this is the one you do if you want just like kind of easy but not very good. And here's the one that like if you want to grind out to try to get it, but it's really overpowered. Like that doesn't sound very fun. That's
I wouldn't even
exactly
say that,
what you're saying, but
yeah. I mean, like if I'm thinking about it like in terms of magic, like all 5 colors are like pretty common, but a colorless commander has a lot less cards to choose from than any single color as the commander. Like mono red, mono blue, mono whatever versus like colorless. Building a deck around a colorless commander is just harder.
Yeah.
Because there are less colorless cards, but that doesn't make it inherently better. It just makes it like different, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but not really in a good way because you have to spend $1 billion on it.
Well, that's because the cards are expensive, not because
I mean, it'd be
$1 billion on this.
Yeah, no, I think they should all be the same.
Maybe, yeah. I just wanted to throw the idea out there. Let's see. So, if I were to add a card, there we go. Fire stack goes up, so that prints every time I gain a thing. And then if I were to, there's not currently a way to remove a specific card, right? No, should probably. Well, there is, but there's no way to do it debug wise. Huh. To the debug menu. Let me make sure this works first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why did you... What?
Okay. It'd be really funny if this just works now as well. What are these warnings?
Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. Oh. Wait, I am like so dumb. What the hell? Why am I... This isn't how I should be doing this. This should be written in a different way. That's dumb. I totally forgot that I had like helper methods that automatically do this stuff for me. Also, do you need help with anything? Or are
No.
you just trying to figure things out? Okay.
Okay, I'm curious if this just works. It probably won't, but it'd be really funny if it does. Oops, I'm still on Bitlytic vision. Ain't nobody want to see that.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Probably right. This is much, much better. I don't know why I was writing it the other way. That was stupid. Stupid. I already have signals that hook into exactly the part of the class that I care about. Yes, now if I clear deck, it prints out every single time something gets removed from the deck. Which is almost correct. I am noticing that that's printing out every single time, which is maybe not correct.
No, there's no way that just works. Okay. I want to change the angle a little bit, but why is the
He's thinking about it. He's like, "You're on thin fucking ice, buddy. Don't you
I
dare
think
move
it
a
might be
muscle."
because I spawned it in. I'm
It may have been.
confused.
Oh,
Hello?
interesting.
Why is it?
Was it not
doing
working over there?
that? Oh wait, it's
Oh.
cause. Oh wait, why is it doing that? That's weird. I think it's an issue with something that I added. It works because the why the other one was working is because it was working when I put the prism sticker on it. Oh wait,
now
so
they all fire.
why do they all have it now?
It seems like it's pulling multi-shot every frame rather than only when it gets created.
Maybe? But why would it be? Why would they all be getting that?
Because they're all spawned from the same card. Are they not?
Oh yeah. I'm a little stupid. Yeah, it calls that when it's yeah. So we can.
Yeah, it should probably just there's an activate function. You can grab the
Yeah.
multi-shot variable in the activate function, store it in the class.
Yeah. Or else put it in the ready function of the that should work as well.
Can you type the variable?
What?
Type the variable, please.
Oh, this one up here.
Thank you.
And now this one should not shoot multiple times. Doesn't shoot at all.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Guessing what it's doing is it's trying to shoot, and it is saying. Oh, projectile count by default needs to be 1. It's not 1 by default. I'm stupid. 0 by default.
Lol.
There we go. Yeah, I think the multi-shot spread should probably be a little bit higher. Hoping that actually changes something. I don't know if it is.
It might not do it until you reload it.
Yeah. But I set it to 45, so it should be a pretty big spread. Theoretically.
Yeah, I think whenever I wrote it, I set it so you could specify an angle, like in sorry, not an angle, in degrees.
Yeah, that's what it should be right now. Because I literally just copied it straight from the other one.
Do we have? Are there float properties anywhere right now? There are. Oh yeah, the fucking what applies fire? Is there anything that applies fire right now, or is it just the relic? It's just spicy noodles.
I'm trying to think. I don't think there is currently. Yeah, the spread does not seem to be affecting it, or if it is, it's not doing it. Right.
Oh, does spicy noodles not? Oh no, it does. It's not rendering because it's behind the thing. I see.
Bullet hole works with this as well, right? Well, if you can actually hit it. Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, that spread definitely does not look like 45 degrees to me.
It's based off of the. Actually, never mind. You can just look at it. I don't know why I was gonna go in there and start looking. You can figure it out. I'm sure you get this.
Wait, that's actually really cool. When it's just one shot, it like alternates the barrels, but when it's more than one, it shoots them both at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember if you had done that, but I want to say.
Because
I want to say I added an animation
yeah.
to the barrel or something.
Yeah, it does. It does animate when it shoots them. Because what is happening is it's calling the shoot function. Yeah, and whenever it calls the shoot function, it alternates which one it shoots, which is kind of sick.
Yeah. Why is this not?
I think that's fine that it does that. Let me see if I can figure out why it's not actually doing the spread.
Gotta go to school now. Bye. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, maybe because I'm not actually using the angle that I'm passing into the shoot projectile function.
That could do it. That could be the one.
From angle rotation point dot rotation. Guessing it's that plus angle, or it would be big to red angle. It's always such a funny function name for some reason. Set something smaller.
The only thing I'll ask is, can you double check that the gun equivalent is in degrees and not radians?
Ah, yeah, you're right. It probably isn't.
Just so it's
now that I
consistent.
think about it. Yeah, it's in radians, I'm pretty sure.
You're still not in the gun class. You're still looking at auto turret. What are you doing? Like, can you just like something that has spread go to like the shotgun or whatever, or the sawed off? Wait, can you scroll up a little bit? Sorry. Can you... what's the warning on that?
On this?
Yeah. It's unused, right?
No, it's shadowed
attack is
variable because
overshadowing.
it
Okay,
has
I see.
attack,
Okay.
which is fine.
Can you look at? Actually, I'll just do it. Pistol ability.gd.
Yeah, it's just plus equals angle. Yes, it's in the radians. Yeah, it was right. It wasn't radians.
You said you weren't using the. Did you?
I got this.
You changed what you were passing into the function, not like after it was already in the function.
Hmm?
What did you just change? Where did you change things?
I don't know. Where it's like passing it into the function, I think.
Okay.
Why? What? Yeah, that works.
Can you go back to the code really quickly?
It's working.
I just want to make sure that's.
It's
Can
working.
you go back to the code? I just want to make sure.
It's working.
What is shot direction? Is vector 2 from angle?
Because before this is just shooting
Okay,
it in
yeah,
the
yeah.
direction that it's pointing, so I'm just adding the offset angle from the, which I might even want to reduce that a little bit. So that's normal, and then see, like, what if we put like a guy up here, make it like an auto turret, and why did I not give it prism? Oh, because I'm stupid. I need a new mouse so bad. This mouse sucks. It's not terrible. I mean, it still hits it every once in a while. It is really funny that the multi-shot just kind of makes it miss. Or it can. Maybe like 20 degrees is good. Yeah, I think that's good. What is this guy doing over here? Just shooting the cat toy. What if I make it that, base projectile?
Okay, that should work. So now, let's do this. There we go. It only prints out the ones that were actually removed, not like it's gonna print out physical stat 12 times, but it won't print out like all of the
Do you think
other
it should
ones.
have the like hit particles even when it pierces, or no?
Yes, because I think it gives it the feedback that it hit.
Okay. Keep that then. Here, let me see what it looks like with like a.
It could also be defined to be something different.
Yeah, that's
like
also
it could
true.
be.
It could be like a little like a slice that goes through or something.
Yeah, just some sort of feedback that it hit.
Yeah, I do
This
like
system is-
what Safiria has. They have a ton of like little slice particles, like when you hit things with like a sword or like the knife.
Yeah.
And they always go like in the direction that you hit. So if you hit like hit with like your slash, it'll go like side to side,
Yeah.
and if you hit with like the dash attack, it'll go like through. It's pretty sick.
Okay, I think that works
so
the way
if
I
I
want it
have
to. So now let's do affinities.
Here's a bullet hole. The only thing that I'm not the biggest fan of is when it hits like directly where it hits the hitbox, which sometimes looks a little weird. It's like on the edge. But yeah, I think that looks good. Maybe
Yeah,
it
like
doesn't
I understand what
bad.
you're saying, but I'm not sure what we would want to be
Yeah.
different. I mean, it could also just, if you wanted to, you could just like lerp it towards the position a little bit.
Yeah, just like adjust it, like take the velocity and just move it in that direction a tiny little bit. What are you saying?
So like whenever, so I think what you're saying is like if the hitbox, let's say like this is our little guy. Why is it yellow? Weird. Let's say that this is our little guy, and his hitbox is like this box.
Mm-hmm.
Then the bullet like hits him right here. It would
Yeah.
spawn like the thing right here, which looks weird. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So what you could do is before you spawn whatever you're spawning, you could take this position, and his position is right here, and you could just lerp somewhere along this line a certain amount, and then it would just give you something closer to the actual visual.
Yeah.
Guaranteed, no matter where it hits the guy. Like if it hits right here, then like that's still closer to him.
Yeah, the only issue
If you
there
wanted to.
then is like, what would we do with something that's like a multi-segment, like a worm or something like that? Maybe you would like find the
It's,
closest
like,
point like
it's
on
sort
the
of-
collision box, like towards the center of
What
the
do you mean on the
collision.
collision box? What are you talking about on the collision box?
What are you saying? I'm confused. Like, what would you do
So
like in
that's
the
what it's
worm
hitting.
case?
in the worm case, so the thing that it's hitting is the hitbox,
Yeah, so what
and
would
you
it
can
move
just say
towards?
move towards the position of the hitbox.
Okay, yeah, I thought you
Because
meant like move towards the position of the actual thing itself.
no, like because like the global position of the hitbox is, unless it's fucked up, the center of the hitbox. So you can just
Yeah.
like move it towards it.
Okay, yeah.
Because
That makes
everything
sense.
should be like let me turn on the collision. Like the center of these guys, like the hitbox itself is what you're colliding with. So the position of the hitbox is right there where my cursor is. So if you were to take whatever, it should be, and if it's not, that needs to be fixed.
Well, the collision, yeah, like the collision box itself, yes. The like hitbox component that the collision box is attached to may or may not be in the center.
Well, I've got some great news for you then, because if it's a hitbox component, I'm fairly certain those have a thing on them to get their collision shape. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So we can just get the collision shape from it as well. Because I'm goaded, and this is actually not used. Sorry, not this one. It's
Okay, well let me go ahead and do that real quick. Why not? So I literally have access to the hitbox right here.
Yep.
So
that's what I was
would
talking
just
about.
say the global position is equal to the global position. So we'll say we want to hitbox dot collision shape.
Don't use that one. That one doesn't actually get set. I lied about the name of it.
What am I getting then?
You can just use the global position of the hitbox.
That's not going to necessarily be where the collision shape is.
Well, if it isn't, it needs to be fixed because it's supposed to be.
No, not necessarily.
What could you ever think about that has the area offset?
I mean, it didn't. I don't know. Just look at
like, because I'm thinking about like, yeah, like ground enemy fire,
like
it should be set up correctly so that his hitbox is like, that's close enough. I mean, if anything, it's slightly off center, but it's like,
yeah, but that's not.
Honestly, it should be. It should be like this.
Like, yeah, it should be down a little bit. You have to move the actual box around. You can just use the collision shape.
Okay, well, collision shape isn't defined. It's there's a shapes array. Collision shape is apparently not actually defined. I thought that it was, but the shapes array does exist.
Okay, we'll just get the first one.
Oh no. Fair enough.
So how would I get a position like between them?
You would do global position .lerp and then pass in the position you want it to lerp to and then the amount.
Yeah. Oh, you can just do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like have literally never used alert besides like smoothing between two things, so I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the only reason alert smooths between things is because you're not like moving between it at a constant time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on affinity changed. I'm trying to think of how I wanted to find this. Oh, I could do some evil things, and I think you would probably like hate me for this. Just maybe that's why I'm kind of considering it now.
That's what happens if we spawn the worm.
Or just forgets what he's doing because there's a worm on screen that follows his cursor now.
And look, he even goes to the ground. That's so Tuffington.
I know, dude. I'm so happy with that. I want to change the shader a little bit at some point, but I'm just happy that it works and is good. Oh.
What if you did like little like jumps like this?
Yeah. Yeah. I wanna make him more interesting later, where he actually does that. Are you gonna spawn the thing in and like try the thing that you're talking about, or are you just gonna keep looping?
Where'd he go?
He's looping back around.
Oh, it has pierce, so it's hitting him twice. That's what I was wondering why I was spawning two of them.
Do I make GW like hate me more? Because I think I might.
Let's use the SMG so we can get some more bullets.
That might be the play. Let me do that.
That might be the play.
I'm making you hate me more.
Oh, that was interesting. Watch this, Bitlytic.
Yeah, that's good. Oh. Can you show me where you're spawning the particles?
It's just in the attack when it hits a hitbox.
Yeah, so wrap that in, kick down a line 299. If hitbox.can attack hit.
Can attack hit, yeah.
Yeah, pass in the attack and then wrap that in it. Also do that before you damage it.
Oh, I'm doing it right here. I can.
Oh
just
yeah,
put
extract
it
that to a
inside
variable
this.
for sure. Oh, that's true. Oh, it looks like it was supposed to be tabbed there, actually.
No, it's not.
No.
Because I changed it because I moved it here so that way it was down here before, so it'd only do it on the last hit. So now it does it on every hit. So I will just do another if.
Well, here, do it. So first thing is, instead of doing, because I think you were gonna do hitbox, can attack, hit, attack again, right?
Yeah.
So instead of that, kick down a line and save that out to a variable first, like can hit or something like that.
Well, that is gonna make more lines.
Yeah, that's okay, because you're not like, because that function does some shit, and if we can avoid rerunning the logic that was already run, since it's not going to change, because it passes it off to the health component, and then the health component does like some checking against UUID stuff.
Okay, let's try that again.
Yeah. Also, hello, little beast. How's it going?
Yeah, there we go. That's better now. And yeah, I like how that looks. And now like a little smoother. Maybe a little too much. Let's do like 0.25. Yeah, there we go. That's good. And I'll probably change it a bit. Maybe make it like orangish, reddish or something.
I guess stat. Probably. Stat. What would you call it whenever, like, whenever a stat affinity reaches a certain point? Like, it would activate a what?
That's a good question.
I might just call it like affinity level or something like that. I think that's fine. I've been really kind of falling in love with this pattern recently, so I might do some evil shit. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I really like how it looks with these little projectiles. Little needles.
The little needles.
My game's kinda loud.
What types of effects do you think we want to have whenever the stat reaches a certain threshold? Do we want to have, like, what scope of things are we thinking about? Like, there's the obvious of, like, it just gives you a boost to the stat.
Like the damage, yes.
Yeah, okay.
So damage increases. I think those should be pretty regular, like every 2 or 3.
I think it could be fine to just do it every level. Yeah, like every like threshold point. I mean.
Oh no, I'm thinking in terms of levels. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you and I are using multiple things for this. We're using the same word for multiple things. When I say affinity level, I mean you have this gauge of things here.
Look at your screen now that I finish my thing, sorry.
Yeah, so like you have this gauge of things here, where like this is like 3 of them, 6 of them. Whenever I say level, I don't mean going from 1 to 2 and then up to 3. I mean, once you reach this threshold of this boost, this is a level. Once you reach this threshold, this boost, this is a level. Okay. Anyways, so what do we want to do whenever, like, what kinds of effects do you want it to happen when you hit those thresholds?
Yeah, so obviously damage increases. The main thing I was thinking was, again, I could just go through them. For most of them, it would be that the attack of that damage type applies either a status effect or some kind of other effect when it hits. So poison obviously would be poison. I think what it would be is a chance to apply it, and then as the levels go up, the chance increases. So say at like, well, I'll just use your level thing. So say at level 2, you get a 15% chance to deal whatever elemental type effect on hit. And then once you get to like level 4, that goes up to like 40%. Yeah, then continued.
Okay, so for things like that, I think what could maybe be, so there's the, let me write this down actually. Let me put these into. So there's the simple upgrade, which is like just the amount of the stat that you have, right? Which you've been calling damage, but is like fundamentally is like just the number associated with how much,
That is
like not how many instances, but the actual number of it.
No, that is damage.
That's not damage. That's the number of the stat that you have, like the stat value versus like the. Hold on, let me open up the book.
No?
This number.
Yeah, that's damage.
So that is not
That is
inherently
damage. It is inherently
It's not inherently damage.
It is damage.
Well,
that is
okay,
your physical
so-
damage, your fire damage, poison damage, your doom damage, your lightning damage. I'm confused what else it would be that you're thinking of.
I don't like just calling it damage because the weapons will pull from the stat to choose the amount of damage they do, which is, this is your fire stat. The damage of this weapon is a percentage of your fire stat, not a percentage of your fire damage.
Yeah, no, that's pretty normal for things to be like, it deals like 50% of your fire damage. Or like 50.
Maybe.
A lot of games it's like you have like a base damage stat or something like that. Like I know Risk of Rain is like you have a base damage stat and different items will say like, oh, it deals 50% of your damage. Or with Sephiria, it's like you have different damage stats for different things, and some items will be like, oh, this deals 50% of your lightning stat on hit. Or your lightning damage. Whatever we're calling it. But it really doesn't matter what we call it. But I think it logically makes sense to just call it damage. Because 90% of the time it's damage that's being dealt. Like there might be other things that scale off of it, but that makes more sense. Because then we have, if it's not, then we have like lightning stat and lightning affinity. And then it's like, now it's two kind of general vague numbers that you don't quite know what they are. Whereas if it's damage, it's like, oh, if I hit something and it hits them with lightning damage, it deals lightning damage. That's also the other thing is, if something scales with lightning damage, then when it deals damage, that's lightning damage.
See, I think I'm thinking about it in terms of like my types of games, which describe them rather than the amount of damage or the amount of whatever. It's like this pulls your X stat. Like, I'm gonna say it.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
What? What do you think I'm gonna talk about?
I don't know.
What?
Some evil game.
Caves of Cud.
Yeah, some evil game.
It's like the damage this ability does is like this amount plus your ego modifier, or this amount plus your strength, or things like that.
Yeah, those are more like like RPG stats where it's like intelligence, fortitude, things like that, like Elden Ring stats,
Yeah, I mean.
Whereas these are more like, these are your different damage types. Here's what your damage type value is at currently.
Yeah, I also think about it in terms of like MOBAs as well. Like in League, yes, it's called attack damage, but that's just because like that was the term they went with. But there's ability power, which is the stat, and then the abilities will deal damage based on your ability power.
Or even like Deadlock, where it's like spirit power, things like that.
Yeah, like stuff like that is how I think about it. So calling this just a flat, like this is your physical damage, this is your fire damage, just doesn't it doesn't sit in my brain in a way that I like. I don't really know how to describe it other than like this is the stat. That is not the
Yeah,
damage.
I mean, if you
This is
want
your
to
affinity.
like, I don't care if you want to refer to it like that, but I think in game they should be referred to as the damage stat.
Maybe.
Because for the genre
Maybe.
that we're making, that makes the most sense. Like, I think with your
Yeah.
examples, that makes perfect sense. But with something like this where it's very similar to, say, Safiria or Risk of Rain, saying like, oh, it scales off of your damage makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. So back on this though.
Yeah.
So for each level,
Mm-hmm.
which is like not this number going up by 1, but it's like this
Yeah.
number reaching certain thresholds, we will increase this stat
Yeah.
and potentially have extra effects.
Yeah.
For the extra
so,
effects, do you think that those would make sense in a way that is like, once you reach this threshold, attach this thing to the player, and then that object that it attaches is like, it'll listen for on damage and will, like, similar to what relics do, right? It's like it'll say, I care about the on attack hit signal,
yeah, I think that.
and then it can modify it. Okay.
We just have the invisible relics.
I mean, relics are already invisible. A lot of them.
Well, I mean, like, you don't see it in the UI.
Yeah.
I mean, we totally could just make them like actual relics that just get added onto you.
I don't like that.
Okay. I was thinking like Slay the Spire, where it's like when you get to each floor, you can. I mean, I guess it's just picking a relic, but like sometimes you'll get like the events where it's like this thing happens and it's a relic, but it like kind of words it as like a thing happening to you.
Yeah. Those are
like
more.
Take the cheese or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I don't know. I
evil
kind of just
cheese.
like that. This is like an effect that happens.
Yeah.
And it's separated from the relics up here.
Yeah, the other thing we need to consider is what if, say, you reach a threshold and then you remove a card that got you to that threshold, and then now you're back below it, making sure that it's easily removable.
Yep. Which the relics are. So I think the relic, like that whole sort of idea, I think would work well, because you could just queue free the thing.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I'll go forward with, which means attach listeners to player.
Yeah, and I think the like little levels should be probably every 2 or 3 of your affinity, I think. Because one thing I noticed with Safiria that I really like is when you're picking items, the upgrades for them are every 2 levels. So it's like if you get one, like say you have a choice of a bunch of items and none of them fit into your current build, so you pick just like a random one with a random stat, then the next time you pick an item, it's like, oh, if I pick one of that type that I just randomly got, then it'll instantly upgrade it, or I could like keep going into my other build.
Yeah.
So it being 2 is like, if it's on an odd number, you always like kind of have that feeling that you might want to get another one to get it over the threshold to get an upgrade, or take something else that like could potentially be more useful, but you don't get the upgrade. But if it's like, oh, it's every 5 levels, then it's like, oh, I don't really care about taking the fire item because I still have 4 more levels to go, and I don't feel like collecting all of those.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So I think like 2 or 3 for each upgrade is probably fine. And obviously for a lot of them, it'd just be like basic damage, but... I'd be yapping today.
True.
Okay, what else did I want to do? I already did the auto turret thing. I'm so fast and goated like that. Was there something else I said I wanted to do? I'm really good at remembering what I'm doing.
I don't know. You can play around with the new UI stuff that's in and see if you want to change it at all. You can also look at the new
UI, like the new page. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry, what you said?
The new page, you mean? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. There's also the jumping in and out of the dresser thing, the suitcases in the hub.
Wait, sorry. Suitcases hub. What were you saying about that? Sorry, wait, I got distracted by a message.
What? The
Sorry,
suitcase
I
is in the hub.
cannot
You jump
focus on
into it
multiple things at once.
and out of it.
Yes, that does happen.
Yeah, you can look at that and see if you like it. If you want to try.
Okay,
You
yeah, I can
fuck
adjust
around
it.
with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
curves or anything.
Sorry, I like heard the first half of what you said, and then I saw something else on my side monitor, and then I died.
Yeah.
Does it just like pick a random position when you hop out?
Random position with a range on the
Okay.
x-axis. Yeah, should be.
'Cause, yeah. I think it should maybe always just pick like right in front because it feels weird when you like hop out to the side. A little
Maybe.
bit.
Yeah, if you want to do that, we can do that. It's just like a single line of code in there that can just be killed.
There's also still the thing where it like plays the weird footstep sound every frame for like part of it. Should also probably pop up the menu like right as you land inside of it instead of like slightly delayed, but that's obviously just because that's when the animation.
I mean, you can
finishes.
change that now if you want. There's a thing on the if you go to the suitcases.
Yeah.
In hub room.
Oh, you don't have it in here.
No, it's in the hub room.
Okay, it's separate. Okay.
And then if you look at the jump into or whatever the enter jump thing, there's a finish delay there.
Ah. Turn this up or down?
What?
Do I turn this up or down? I don't know what this is doing.
So it's called, what's the name of it?
Finish delay.
What do you think that would do? To do what?
No, okay. Should be down.
Because you want it to pop the menu sooner, and that's a delay.
Okay, I don't know what
for it
it's
to
doing.
finish
Okay.
the thing. So less delay means that it happens earlier.
Delay.
All right, buddy.
My bad.
It's mostly fine, gang. It's not fine. I hate this guy. This thing. Let's see. Do this. I could call it add amount. Probably. Maybe, maybe not.
Six, 7. My bad, gang.
Oh shit, I'm restarting this song. Sorry. I just noticed what song it was and I have to restart it. Napcast My Beloved.
That's crazy. We up on Magic? Sure.
What an evil fucking beast that has just spawned in chat. Holy shit, a world boss just dropped.
True.
Oh yeah, Destiny 2's like dying or something, right? They're shutting it down finally.
It's not being I mean, I don't think it's being shut down. They're just
sunsetted.
like, yeah, they're not making content for it anymore, and they're ending support.
Waste.
That's crazy. This guy hates Destiny 2.
True.
I don't know. I played it a little bit like a while ago, and it's like, I really like the style and like the gameplay's kind of fun, but I don't know. The rest of it is okay. Yeah, I haven't played it in like forever, so I don't even remember half of what it was, but I do remember like it do got some sauce.
Mm-hmm. Supervive is ending service. How do I tell you this? That like Supervive ended service like
Yeah.
a year ago. Isn't Supervive just like dead?
Yeah.
I thought it already
1000%.
closed.
Pretty sure.
Supervive. Yeah, 2 people playing 3 hours ago. When did Supervive shut down? Yeah, February. Yeah, it's been dead for a bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, Supervive was like a cool concept. It was honestly kind of fun, but
PD,
I feel like
sorry, can I put these as part
MOBA
of the
battle.
scene for the suitcase
Yeah, if you
pile?
want, I
Okay.
guess. Yeah. But yeah, Supervive was like a cool concept and was like a fun enough time, but yeah, I don't know. It didn't have a whole lot of staying power, and it didn't. You may have to assign an export variable, by the way, JW, on the suitcase. It didn't have very much staying power, and it didn't. What the fuck was I saying? The Battle Royale MOBA doesn't typically have a whole lot of lifetime. Like Battle Riot was fun, but like that shit didn't go anywhere. Unfortunately. Battle Riot was honestly pretty fun.
Oh, maybe not.
Did you assign the thing that I told you to assign? Did you assign a component? Oh, you did. Go to the hub room and undo the export variables because I think they may have been set to null.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people you knew who were very invested quit after that specific patch. I don't actually know the specific patch. I didn't play it very much. I played it a little bit with JW. I don't know if you remember playing Supervive.
Yeah, it was like kind of cool, but like.
Yeah. I mostly got my information about Supervive from one of the YouTubers that I watch. And he always talked about. He was like, "You should play Supervive. It's a great game," and it seemed like it, kind of.
I mean, yeah, it was kind of fun, but like, yeah, it was weird.
There's no way it's this easy. There's no way it's this easy.
There's no way it's this easy. There's no way it's this easy. Sorry.
That was easy. Type shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So I should change the pivot point of this so that way animating it's more easy. Throwback to when I didn't realize I could change the pivot point of things and I manually moved them down when I scaled them down so that way they were anchored at the bottom.
Yeah. We're still living that
no,
existence.
some of them still do that because I keep reusing the same animation and I'm too lazy to change it. So any new thing that uses the walk animation is like that. It is kind of sick being able to reuse the same animation for like every enemy.
It is, yeah.
It's just like rigging in 3D. You know? We should make a 3D game. We need to get Passive Star on to help us make a 3D game. Just be like, hey, I'm the famous Godot YouTuber Bitlytic. Can you make me a game? I think that would work pretty well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. There's a patch that made it so dying early game basically had 0 punishment. Oh yeah, because you could just like respawn always, right? I think I remember that. I don't think I played before that was a thing. Fuck, what was I gonna do? What would this be called? I love the builder pattern. That's like only kind of true.
What building they pattern? I love setting random easing and just hoping that it works.
Yeah.
Actually works pretty well. Actually, no, I think it should be... That's more like the exit, now that I'm looking at it. It should be the opposite, so this should be... I know what I'm doing here, guys. Trust.
Oh, dude, imagine if we had... There's so many features that I think about. I'm like, oh, imagine if we had this in Godot. And I think about it for like 2 more seconds, and I'm like, that would be a terrible feature specifically for the fact that JW would have to deal with it.
Such as?
Like if I could, you know how you can type a dictionary? How you can have like the 2 types as like the thing?
Yeah.
Imagine if you could do that with other classes. Like you could make a custom class and then have like a type attached to it that you can define. That'd be so sick. We need generics or something.
I'm a little confused what you're saying, but yeah, sure.
So like imagine if instead of doing like util.getComponent, we could just have like a class called component, and it could take in a custom type, which is the actual component type. So you would declare it something like you would have like component with the open brackets with like health component, and then that would be a component of type health component that stores a reference to the thing.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. The problem is like I would probably do that thing that people do, which is over-engineer things, because I love that. Which is what I'm doing right now, actually. But
guys, watch this. I'm gonna hold
excuse me.
Alt and put this up here, and now I have an animation player. Wow!
Wow.
Is that where I wanted to do that actually? Jump. Is there functions for when would I do this? I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Okay. All right. You got it.
Enter jump dot. What we got in here? Oh, I know what we can do. Okay, I got it. Wait, I got it. I got it. Wait. Okay, I think this might work. Maybe. Mayhaps. Let's find out. So for the fire stat, I can say affinity level dot new dot doing evil things. I'm using the thing lambda functions.
Whoa.
That's what that's called, right?
Where? Yeah, it is. What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. It's gonna work.
Wait.
It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter as long as it works.
I do want to look in a second to see what you're doing because I think what you're doing is kind of funny, but
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's really funny. Yeah, don't worry about it.
So
that
what are you
not,
trying to do? You're trying to play an animation when the
animation finish is what it's called. Yeah, just put in the wrong thing.
oh.
Oopsies. Oops. Don't worry about it.
So you're trying to play an animation whenever the player dives into it.
Yeah.
Is there a reason you're not just like calling animation.player or animationplayer.play on the same place that we're emitting the particles of the paper? Like line 28.
Because I didn't know we were doing that.
Like, how do you think the paper was being spawned? Do you think it was just like
I don't know, magic?
magical fairies were just like watching to see whenever you were jumping into it and then just decided
Okay, what are we just undo all this?
Also, hello 10AEXC, how's it going?
Hello.
Also, quick question: how do you organize your game/file structure? So with a lot of praying and a lot of dear gods and a lot of
and a lot of I don't really care where it goes because I can just search for it.
But it's yeah, because we do control P to get to places a lot of the time. But the basic idea is we have the source folder. This is where you put scripts and things. You put scripts that you write, specific like objects, scenes that will be used elsewhere, and shaders, you know, basically anything that you're coding and working on often. Data is like just purely data, aside from we cheat a little bit. We actually have scenes inside of here. So if I go into rooms, these are scenes, but these are not like, these are kind of the second meaning of scenes, where scenes can be either objects or levels that you play. This is for the level scenes, whereas we put object scenes in source. And then also in data, we put things like our custom resources. And then assets is where we put things that are just like visuals, audio, reusable resources. Like I believe some of our curves and things are in assets. Yeah, or materials as well will go in here. So like reusable resources like this will typically go into assets. And that's kind of the high level of everything. Sometimes it doesn't end up that way. Sometimes we put things where we're not supposed to, but just having a rough like idea of I want to put this here and try to stick to it can sometimes be like a huge thing. And then from inside of source, we'll break it down into like different high level ideas. And then from there, like drill down into it as we need to. Like util is something that's used throughout a lot of places. So we'll put it there. Level stuff, things that you actually put in the level. Whereas like enemies are specifically, that's a lot less stuff in enemies than I thought. Oh no, sorry, that was just the subfolder. Enemies include like just the overall like this guy, and things specific to enemies will usually show up in this folder. I hope that answers the question in a meaningful way, but maybe it doesn't, and that's okay if it doesn't. I don't know if I like this actually.
gonna be evil and just make this animation longer and just move this until it looks nice.
Is it in stretched?
No.
Do it again. In the
4-4. No, it's not.
Okay. What did you say? Did she pour 4?
4-4.
4-4. Oh.
Scale.
Me, whenever someone's like, what's the most common sign signature?
4-4.
4-4.
4-4.
Let's see.
Okay, what am I?
It's something that can just be attached to the player. It wouldn't break anything. We have particles of something somewhere, right? I can just like fucking spawn. Smoke particles. No, that's not. Kill particles. Sure. JW, can you look at something whenever you get a moment?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about this?
About what?
About this?
What am I looking at? Affinity level. Let's see.
Actually, I don't know why I'm doing this. I should definitely just make these resources, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just resources, but with like weird shit going on.
Yeah, because what I was thinking is it would be something like a resource where you put in like the level and like what effect it does.
Yeah,
Or
that's what
maybe
this is doing.
Yeah, maybe there'd be like a like a stat upgrade effect that just adds like an amount to a stat, and then a like a upgrade effect that like spawns a scene or something.
Almost. You're almost in the same idea that I have, which is
I'm sure you.
I think it just has like I think there's just an affinity level thing that has an amount that it adds and optionally an upgrade scene that it spawns.
Yeah, that works.
Rather than having like 2 different main types, because they don't. There doesn't need to be a whole lot of nuance in the actual like upgrade information, but yeah, I'm definitely just gonna put these as fucking resources.
By the way, Biddy, I figured out like the one thing that was wrong with your little animation is it was just way too slow.
Fair enough.
Like if you just speed it up, it's like a lot smoother, and you don't have to like make them sit in the air for like 10 seconds. I mean, yours wasn't like terrible, but it also just makes it like snappier for gameplay purposes, so you don't have to like sit in the air for 10 seconds while you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look at this. It's like I barely changed the actual values at all. I just sped it up a little bit. Also, do we want to maybe have an option on the jumping thing to have him not like face the direction that he's jumping? Because right now he like flips backwards if the like X direction is opposite the mouse direction. It looks a little weird. So like sometimes he'll flip
yeah, I mean you can
backwards.
if you want. It's
Okay.
yeah, if you look at the actual jump thing,
Yeah, I really like
I
how it
believe
looks
there's
now.
I think there's just a thing that's in there that sets the input direction
Okay.
.x, and you can just have a flag that says do or don't do that. Ah, shit. It's the animated movement driver, and that the variables get passed down to the driver from this thing.
Oh,
So the actual thing that handles the player's turning thing is the animated movement driver class.
okay.
So that class is all just the class that you're looking at right now is just the
Okay, so I want to go here.
utility and the
Yeah. This, what am I looking for?
right there.
This input driver
98.
aim direction, aim points equals direction.
Yeah. So if you just want to like wrap that in an if check and then have a variable that you
Yeah.
can pass down. I'm gonna put you on screen though.
What do
and I'm gonna
you
go
think?
use the bathroom.
Okay. I was thinking like, what should the thing be called?
Like face target or should face target or something
Yeah.
like that. But I'll be back real quick,
Yep,
guys.
you're good.
Look. Okay, I'm back, but I'm gonna do a little snack real quick. So I'll be
That's
muted, but if you have questions, I can
kinda
answer.
crazy, I'm not gonna lie, but okay. Same thing with your particles. They were just way too slow. I mean, obviously they need some other adjustments as well, but nope. Why are they just not playing now? Very cool. That was like the main issue. Is they were just too slow. Maybe they should be longer. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're cooking. You need higher velocity though, and more like damping. I hate the damping though in this. It's so annoying. It like never works.
What do you mean?
I don't. I don't know. The values for it are weird.
So the two different values are by default. That is the amount of velocity that is subtracted per second from it.
Yeah. I just hate that it like only goes up to 100 unless you like do
Yeah,
weird
that's
stuff,
weird.
and it's like really gross.
That one's a problem. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But the other version is if you turn on damping as friction, that is.
So why is the gravity?
I think that
like,
one's
not
used
doing
as a
anything? Oh, there we go.
percentage, which is
Now it's-
annoying.
Now the gravity's doing something there. Actually, that looks pretty cool. Looks better at least. Yeah, the other damping, I don't get how it works either. Like sometimes.
I believe the other
sometimes
damping version is like a percentage, so it's like between 0 and 1.
Yeah, but then
Which
the
is-
value is still like 100, so it's like
Yeah.
and it like doesn't work, and it annoying.
Yeah, well, because that value editor can't be changed at runtime, I don't think. That value editor also isn't something that we can add, as far as I'm
which is
aware.
very cool.
You have to do it through a plugin, which is annoying.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit lytic, am I right?
What?
Or like,
Oh no! I'm tiny Bitlytic! Ah!
also
Sorry.
you didn't set the color though. It's literally, you get to use gradients. Like, why do you not like it?
You get to use gradients. I see you turn that bitch into a fucking constant value version.
It's still a gradient.
Okay, I don't care about gradients. I care about gradient textures. Anyways, back to this, I guess.
Alright, bro.
Mm-hmm. What's good, Dogathy?
I don't know why I keep running this like it's gonna change anything.
Yeah, I don't know
Reload
either.
it so that way it'll actually show up. 6, 7. Sorry.
Knock it off.
Oop, now it's like barely spawning any particles. Very cool. Why the particles not show up?
He fucked something up.
Yeah, I
They are
did.
spawning. Hold on, go back. Go back. Right? Did I see them?
No,
Oh, no, I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought I saw them in the top right of the screen for some reason, but apparently not.
maybe you did. I
Weird.
moved them in the scene tree. That shouldn't have made a difference, right? I think they were like down here.
Mhm.
before.
I don't know. Maybe.
Why
Are they
why
still
are they in
assigned
front
to the
now?
export variable?
Yeah.
Check the hub room to make sure.
Like the. Oh, oh, you might be right. Maybe. It's literally right there. That disappeared. No, it's fine.
No? Weird.
Let's reload.
Didn't change anything else in the code?
I just moved it around the scene tree a little bit. So I moved it back. Hopefully that fixes it. If it doesn't, we're cooked.
Yeah, I don't know.
And we'll just have to go play
Yeah, no,
Magic.
sometimes particles that are one-shot are weird. You have to like restart them, but they're set to restart. Oh,
Yeah, it ran it once.
hold
and
on.
then-
Wait. Close or go back to that. Go back to the scene. Holy shit, man. Scroll up. They're set to off.
One shot.
Hold on. Let me remember. I had to do something with this. It's because the particles themselves. What's the script called that's attached to
The
it?
script.
You can just hover the thing and it'll tell you.
Pause
Pause
particles.gg.
Start emitting is emitting. I might actually have to have you do something code-wise. Sorry. Can you go to the pause particle script that you just had open? Add an export variable.
Yeah.
And then it'll be called like Should pause. Set it to true by default. And then scroll down. Where it's doing emitting is false and emitting is start emitting. Can you wrap both of those in the if should pause?
Just this whole thing, or just the
No,
emitting?
yeah, just that. Like, yeah, both of them. Yeah. I'll make something cleaner
Yeah,
eventually, probably,
then
potentially.
should I set this to not?
And then
should
turn that
pause?
off, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's because those particles are also used for the quality level stuff. So if the quality's too low, it won't show certain particles for performance reasons because some people have really bad graphics cards, Axel.
Yeah, well, that's not even the problem. It's the yarn ball.
Okay, yeah, that is true. I'm gonna turn you know what? I'm gonna turn a yarn ball into a
Nope, it's still just doing it once then.
compute shader. Weird.
Also, this is funny. You can open the pause menu as it. I mean, I think that.
Oh, really weird.
Yeah.
I like the way you like teleport down to the ground. You like down more sometimes.
That is
It's funny.
funny.
Can you?
Let me double check my video
Wait,
settings.
why?
Everything's high.
Yeah.
'Cause it was working earlier, so I genuinely have no clue why it just like stopped.
It's because it was moved into a scene, and I think the state is weird.
No, but it was
uh,
working when it was in the scene here. Like until I moved it around in the scene tree here. Like until I literally moved it from here to up here, and then it stopped working.
Can you do me a
I mean, I also changed like the
favor?
acceleration and things like that, but I don't think that would make a difference. Can you
Yeah,
check,
can you do me a
double check
favor?
yours, what like the ordering and stuff is? Just make sure that's not an issue.
Sure, yeah. Can you do me a favor though?
Yeah.
Can you go to the hub room scene
Mm-hmm.
and turn on editable children on the suitcase?
Mm-hmm.
And then click on paper particles so that it sets up not emitting. Should pauses off. Thank you for clicking on something else. I appreciate it. Like just the particles.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to make sure that the scene isn't.
Ordering is -1.
Yeah. Sorry, what'd you say about -1?
The ordering is -1. The index.
Okay,
is
yeah,
-1.
that's fine. Yeah, the ordering is -1 here as well. Just I'm so confused on why it's not doing that. Just detach the script off of those particles for now. And you can also turn off editable children on that.
Okay.
Also, maybe close all the scenes so you don't have to
No,
trek from side to side. Okay,
I like traveling.
apparently. It's fucking crazy. Can this be attached? This can be attached. Nice. Is this okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
cool.
Why does it still have what script does it have now? Oh, it's the scale particles. Okay, I see. It's not gonna update, is it?
Nah.
It'd be really funny if it like still doesn't work.
It would suck if it didn't work. But it would be kind of funny. Too.
It is really also really funny how your jump was like basically perfect. It was just like way too slow. So it works once. Nope. Still no work. I'm trying to think.
Still no work? What?
One thing that I did change was the animation or the speed of it. I don't know if that would make a difference. Like if
Can you go to the?
Because I'm
can you-
guessing it's a weird issue with like when it's calling restart or something like that. That's what it's doing, right?
Can you click on enter jump?
Enter jump.
Enter jump.
Yeah.
Or whatever the. Yeah. Where is? God, it's so hard to read what's happening on your screen. Can you print out whenever on target hidden is called?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's doing that. So it's just something with the restart isn't working, right?
Mm,
It says to avoid particles vanishing from the viewport, wait for the finish signal before calling.
yeah, that doesn't matter too much.
Okay.
Can you go to paper particles again?
Mm-hmm.
You changed what about? Did you change anything about this in terms of like lifetime or anything?
Yeah, I changed the lifetime. It's like 1 second instead of 2 seconds. Well, let me see if I set that to back to 2, if that makes a difference for some reason. I would have to restart right now.
I don't think so, but
I mean, that's really the only main thing that I changed besides like the color and stuff like that. Like that's the only thing that I could see making a big difference. Nope. And it's not like trying to call it multiple times or something now.
go to the remote tab and find them.
Yeah.
You can just search for particles. You don't have to drill down.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, that's fine. It's chill, yeah. That's great.
Mhm.
And then set them to emitting and see if they show up in the game when you emit it. God, the thing that I'm watching right now is crazy. Oh, brother.
Nope.
No, okay. I'm also wait. What's the position of the particles? Because I'm not seeing them highlighted at all in the thing.
Maybe it's the visibility,
The
right?
position. Position.
-0, -4. It's fine.
-0, -4 is a funny thing to say. But,
What? No, I
you said
ze-
-0,
no, I-
-4.
No, I said 0, -4.
Mm-mm.
Visible. C -1.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. The issue that I have on my screen is not related to the issue that I'm trying to debug. Sorry, he's breaking things with particles. I'm trying to figure it out.
Let's try that. I regenerated the visibility rect. Still don't quite understand what that does. That's so that way like particles off screen don't like. show
Yeah.
up.
So it does
Yeah.
not rendering things off screen, and it's also it can be really annoying sometimes if the visibility rect is too small, but the particles actually do get rendered.
Nope, I've been on Bitlytic Vision this whole time. I'm sorry, guys. And why is my
Oh.
guy turned into the old guy? I accidentally have
Dude,
it.
he does that all the time. You have like a shortcut or something. On your
Yeah, I
keyboard that you
accidentally.
keep
I think I
pressing.
set a shortcut at some point, and I was like, I'm never gonna press this button, and then I pressed the button. Okay, yeah, now it's just not
Lol.
doing it at all. That's really funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I can look
That's
into it
so
more
weird.
later if you want, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back to doing the thing I was doing.
Yeah, it's okay.
Also, can you get rid of that green thing off your screen? It's pissing me off. Just like put it anywhere else, please, or else I will. All right, I'm closing your screen share. I don't like the way it looks. I don't know. It's too green. It's fucking with me.
I'm
There's like a
so
big green
green.
blob in my fucking
I'm so green, guys.
my peripheral vision.
Okay, I put it away.
I don't trust you. So I am not gonna look.
Sorry.
Alright, buddy, you need to like knock it the fuck up. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like it.
Anyways, my little chud tempura cat. They fried my boy.
Let's see what happens. I'm gonna restart the game, and we're gonna see if the thing that I did works. Let's pray.
Okay, what am I doing? Why would this not work? I'm thinking. What if we duplicate it and then delete the old one? I might have the
You
best
might be like
ideas of all
one
time.
of the worst people ever. I won't lie to you.
What if that is actually the right thing to do? Like, imagine if that just works. Song kind of goes crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Cars Help Me Sleep by Rimazuki. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not what you're listening to, I know, but that song actually does go crazy. I really like it. Debugger 6.7. I know, it fucking haunts me in my dreams every fucking time. If there's ever a single error, it goes up to 6.7 because of all of the warnings.
That's kind of fire.
Warp mouse no grab. What is this? This isn't even like a me error. This is like in Godot. It just says no grab.
No grab. That's kind of fire.
Oh no, this is from Linux. What the fuck?
Okay, so now
Oh,
it's
yeah,
showing up
display server
once again.
X7.
Why?
That's
I
fire.
will figure this out because I don't have anything better to do right now.
Okay.
I probably do, but like.
So sorry. 30 levels.
What other
Stat
functions do I have?
stat change, stat GD. This is a float property. Float property has a value change function. Okay. JW, you should get into speedrunning Celeste.
No.
Why not?
I already have enough RSI. From Rivals.
I already have enough RSI guy who can't even wave dash a single time in Rivals.
Yeah, because then
Fair
I
enough,
will
I
hurt
guess.
more.
Type shit.
Okay, I fixed it.
What'd you fix it with?
I'm not sure. I moved it up by
Okay.
like 8 pixels, and I think that fixed it.
Cool?
Yeah.
It's weird.
My thought
fair enough, I
was
guess.
actually, let me see. Does show hitboxes do this? Wait, can I use your special debug menu to set what is it? Debug set collision. Is it just collision? True.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's not going to include
Force
particle collision because
visible
particles
objects.
don't have.
okay. What I was
Particles
wondering,
don't have-
no, is the bench here. I was wondering if maybe because it was like inside of something here that it was like getting occluded by one of something.
Oh,
like
it
was
might be
behind
actually.
something.
'Cause
That was
it
my
has-
thought.
It has a hide on collision. So what might be happening is because you're scaling the parent node,
Oh yeah.
it might be popping it down just enough so it's colliding with the ground.
Yeah.
I see.
And that's why like only some of them were coming out at first. That makes sense. Okay.
That's interesting. And you know what? They might have actually spawned originally because I wonder if the tile map might not have been on screen so it didn't collide.
No, I'm pretty sure I moved them down like just now, and I think I just
You
didn't-
moved them down,
Yeah,
not up?
yeah. Because I wanted to
Oh,
kind of come out
weird.
of like the middle, not like
Fair
the
enough.
very top. Honestly, I don't even know if this needs particles. Like with a little squish, I think it's probably fine. Maybe it does, but like I don't know how to make them look nice either, so it may just be cooked.
Wait, what? Am I stupid? What the fuck am I looking at? Oh, this didn't emit anything before. I remember. Yeah. And now this is grabbing that, but this will actually be. Fuck, I don't remember. Does bind get appended onto the end of the things? I think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think it changes the actual
No.
built-in order.
I'm just saying stuff, by the way. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I know. Don't worry. I wasn't trusting you in the slightest amount, so there was no question about whether what you were saying was correct. But there were, no. Nope. Wait, not. Okay, nice. So now this goes from 0 to 1. Okay, cool. So now I can say bar diff is new amount minus previous amount if diff is greater than 0. That means we are increasing, which means I can look for an affinity level.
What scale are these at? They're probably at some evil number. Oh, no, it's 3 to 5. Scale curve.
Mm, How do I want to write this code?
Good question. I don't know. Almost magic time, by the way.
I hate you. Sorry. No, I'm not.
I do need to change.
I do hate you.
A card here that I wanted to put in my deck. What was it called again? I might put the head shredder in there just for fun.
Evil.
Oh, a smuggler's surprise. Do a bunch of fun stuff with it. Is it good?
I think that's what I want to do. Alright, so if the threshold of that level is greater than the previous amount, and yeah, no, I definitely don't want ore, because ore would hit everything. And then we'll do the same thing here, except this is if it is less than or equal to the previous amount and is greater than the new amount. Kind of copying a decent bit of code here. I'm duplicating, like,
What?
I'm saying, I'm putting the code the same in ways that, like, I feel like this could be, like, more concise, but I think it's fine, honestly. Because it kind of makes it a little bit clearer what's going on. So if we're increasing, then I would like to call level dot high effect layer, which is not apparently a thing that I know about. That's really weird. That's really funny, actually.
What's really funny?
Despite the fact that there is a register player function, there is no player variable on player stats or on player data.
That is quite funny.
It's quite hilarious, even.
Because it's just player.player, right?
Yeah, I would prefer not to do player.player whenever possible.
Yeah, makes sense.
I just prefer to not have that.
Here, I've like slightly improved particles. They're not amazing, but they're better at least.
Give me a second.
Like a little proof. Maybe I reduce the amount a little bit. It's not gonna update in real time, I don't think.
Okay, this like this might just work actually. Let's find out. What's something that gives Doom?
Something that gives Doom.
Yeah.
Soul dispenser.
Soul dispenser. My current affinity with Doom. 1. Okay, no crash. That's a crash. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, because that wasn't actually assigned. Lol. So I have to restart the game. Oh, Caves of Cut is on sale. Fire?
Oh, I should get it. I think
I've
it's on my wish
loved
list.
Caves of Cut. Yeah, I think you should get Caves of Cut. I think you would enjoy Caves of Cut a lot. Yeah, that's true.
There
I
we
think
go.
you'd be a huge Caves of Cut fan.
Here's my little particles. They're not bad.
Oh, shit. Oh. JW.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit. Hold on.
What am I looking at?
What is this? Hold on. Sorry, what is... Ref counted card instance queue update. Queue update is bound to the stat value changed. Can I do an unbind all? No. That's I'll probably just have like a an updated signal that just has no parameters. That way this can be
Queso cut is still $24 even on sale. It's like a
it's
criminal
hella
price.
worth it. It's so good.
It's literal robbery.
Okay, I think this will work. Alright, so check this out. JW.
I'm checking it out.
So my current affinity for Doom is 1, and I have
Mhm.
25 Doom stat. If I add a soul dispenser, my affinity for Doom is 2, and I have 25 Doom stat.
Mhm.
If I add
Doom damage.
one more,
Yeah.
boom. Oh, what was that? That was a weird thing that just spawned. But if I go here, 3 and 26. What was the thing that spawned, you may ask? Well, that is the first level of Doom Affinity. I have it spawn in these particles just as like a proof of concept
That's
thing.
really funny.
So I hit the threshold amount. It gave me an increase of 1 and it spawned these particles.
Do those just get
So-
attached to the player, or how are we doing that?
The particles do, yes.
Okay.
The increase amount is bound to the resource. So when the player reaches that threshold, it will receive an increase. And I believe if I remove this, it might. Uh-oh. Why is it 3? Hold on, something's wrong. Something's wrong, I can feel it. Why is my affinity still 3? No errors. Weird. I thought that clear deck should be calling card that removed from deck, which should be removing the affinity. Apparently it's not. That's 6. Still 6. Uh-oh. I wish it told me what this was, because I actually have no clue what this is supposed to be right now. Because one of these affinities is... It's like class type. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have bad news.
What?
My Godot editor has crashed, I think. My Godot editor has crashed.
That's a little awkward.
Sorry. Kind of. I'm actually not sure why it's not removing the affinity. It's very bizarre. So user exists. User is the player. I didn't mean to do that. Go back down. Affinities is defined. lightning stat, Doom stat. All right, so Doom has 4 sources, which are these guys. Okay, sure. Step into this function. So this is physical. This should be Doom. Yeah. So this is object 796, which is not in this list. Who are you? Source. Oh, this is the rusty pistol. This is not one that I care about. Let me just... Yeah, that's a problem.
Why am I getting messaged on Steam? Oh, Wilson wants me to play Counter-Strike. Hold up, are we playing Magic or are we not playing Magic?
Probably not.
Okay.
I doubt there's gonna be Magic people on tonight.
Okay, well I may end stream soon so I can go play Counter-Strike. Because I did my stuff and it is 9, so... How is it going over there?
My editor just crashed again.
Cool.
I'm trying to figure out why this is
Okay, so they got 5, so we're
broken.
good. That was too slow.
Too slow for what?
Counter-Strike, since someone joined already.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to debug why this is breaking because I don't know why it is. It shouldn't be. I mean, obviously it shouldn't be. You don't usually code things to break like this. I guess, like, ideally you don't want it to break like this. Remove affinity source. Remove source. Let me just print this out. What? Huh? You have 3? And you have 3. I don't understand. Why is it still 3? It shouldn't still be 3. Unless... That's 4. If I clear it, does it stay at 4? No. How are you at 7? What? Hold on. I need to think. I need to think what's going on here. Something bad is happening. Something wicked this way comes, dude. I think it's something I did here. Previous value is value. New value is an int version of temp. If new value doesn't equal value. No, it can't be that because this has sources, right? Remove source. Edit sources erase. Recalculate value. Previous was 7, now it's 8. Previous was 8, now it's 7. 7 to 8, 9 to 9, and then a bunch of them got 9. Whoa! I think it's this. I think this is the problem. But I don't know how it's the problem, but it definitely has to be right. Oh, I see. Kind of, not really. Wait, what? Okay, if I can't find this, if I can't figure this out in the next couple minutes, I can in stream and you can go gamble or whatever.
Yay!
Whatever gamble stuff you go in, which I'm sure is
I'll go and open a
evil.
pack. Well, yeah, but since you mentioned gambling, since I got stuff done, see if I get anything good. Yeah, last strip saving pack. Why do these packs keep opening so weirdly? Like it's ripping like not at the seam. Let's go, I got a pest token. Finally.
Wow,
I literally don't have a single pest token.
that's fire.
So that's already a win there. Yeah, I got another shopkeeper's bane. My little chud. And another teacher's pest. Wow. They just given me the same thing. Nice giant growth. Nothing crazy. I love the giant growth art.
What? Why is that not removing it properly? Or is it just being added back somewhere? Let me see. Hmm? What? Oh. Oh, I think I know what's happening. Kind of. It's keeping it in memory when it shouldn't be. That's what's happening. I'll have to figure out where it's keeping it in memory because it shouldn't be. I thought that it would be freeing it from anywhere it needed to be, although it might just be that it's staying in for like one more frame, which is enough to keep it valid long enough for the queue update to go through. Okay, why do we have two affinity? Alright, never mind, that doesn't work. Alright, I'm gonna just to do a note here. This is being fired even though card is no longer valid. Maybe rinsed instead of the long enough to Alright, I'm gonna call it there though. I think I understand what's going on with it, then I can fix it.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna sit here and try to trace down to this signal hell that I've got.
Yeah.
I put myself in signal hell. It's been a long time since I've been here.
The gong.
Yeah, it's a little nostalgic. Signal hell's fun sometimes. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for stopping by. We will be back on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. EST.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bye.